This happened to my friend Vera back in 2019. She had just moved to a new city, looking for a fresh start. She didn't know anyone there and didn't have much money, so when she found a cheap room listed online, she jumped at the opportunity. The listing said it was a private room in a shared apartment. The woman who answered the phone sounded old. She gave Vera the address and said only, "Come today if you want it." "I'm home." The place was an old, two-story brick building on a quiet street. Vera rang the bell. An elderly woman answered. White hair pulled into a tight bun, dark eyes, no smile. She didn't even introduce herself, just said, "The room is upstairs. Go look." The room was plain but clean. Small window, single bed, nightstand. Nothing strange. But when Vera stepped back into the hallway, the old woman was gone. She called out, no answer. The door to the woman's room was cracked open, but completely dark inside. Vera waited a moment, then left. When she reached the front door, the woman was suddenly standing there again, expressionless. They signed the lease right there in the hall. The first week was quiet. Too quiet. The door to the old woman's room never opened. Vera never saw her again. No sound, no lights, no smells of cooking, nothing. One evening, Vera got home earlier than usual. As she passed the woman's door, she heard whispering. Not in a language she recognized. Fast. Repetitive. She leaned closer. Silence. She knocked. No answer. Then things began to disappear. A toothbrush, a t-shirt, a folder of documents she knew had been in her bag. She knocked again. Nothing. She tried the door. Locked. That night she couldn't sleep. She kept thinking about the woman. Something didn't make sense. The next day she went to the local police. She didn't accuse anyone, just asked if someone could come check. An officer came by. He walked through the place, asked questions. Then he pointed at the locked door and said, "That one?" "Yes," Vera said. "That's the woman's room. She's the landlord." He looked at her. "That door's locked from the outside. That lock hasn't been used in years. It's rusted shut." Vera stared at the door. "I signed a lease with her, right there in the hallway." The officer checked his phone. "No one's listed as living here. The apartment's been officially vacant for 2 years." Vera moved out that same evening. She tried to call the number from the ad. It had been disconnected. She looked for the photos she took the day she moved in, gone from her phone. A week later, she found her toothbrush at the bottom of her bag, wrapped in a piece of old white cloth, with a note written in shaky handwriting. "You're mine now."